Hey everybody, in today's video we are going to be breaking down Payton Pritchard in the NBA. I think he's going to be one of the future best three-point shooters in the league, so let's get down and let's break down how he shoots the basketball. Okay, so in this clip we can see very nicely in slow motion how he's able to shoot, and just absolutely amazing. Let's actually break this down. So, first off, when he receives that ball, he is already down, knees bent into his shooting form, or into his shooting stance, I should say. And what we really see is, it's actually kind of interesting. It looks like he's got Oregon shoes on still. Kind of interesting because he's a Celtic. But anyways, from there, what we do see is when he receives that ball, he receives it and he has it as a gather right at his hips. From there, we want to look at his feet. And of course, his heels are off the ground. The reason for that is your calves are your fastest muscle in your leg. Those are going to get you up off the ground fast and at first, and that is when your quads take over to get you the rest of the way up. And this is very, very important. So from there, what we do see as well, and we're going to be skipping ahead to his upper body as well, but his feet are just slightly off from the rim. The rim is in this direction, but that is totally okay. The reason why this is okay is because his body is also slightly tilted away from the rim too, but your main goal when you're shooting should be to get your elbow in line with your shoulder. And then you should have the ball in line with your elbow to the rim. Now, because this is from an angle, we don't see that it's 100% under, but we can tell by his wrist and his elbow that it is over top of his elbow, according to the rim, and that his elbow is in line with his shoulder. This is all very, very, very important. You really want that triangle to be what orchestrates your shot. You need to orient your body to how your elbow is going to be. When he does start to jump up into his shot, there's good energy transfer. And what I mean by this is, when we rewind just a bit, we can see that as soon as his legs start to straighten out, or his legs are straightened out, his elbow starts to unbend or to straighten out itself to go into his shot. This is a nice energy transfer into his knees, into his hips, and then shoulder, and also into his elbow. This is very good. And then when he does release that ball, we can see that it does release. In the program I am using, it skips a frame right here, but we do see in the actual raw footage that the ball does go off of his middle finger. We do also see that his elbow is above his forehead. This is extremely important if you want to have arc on your shot. We can also see that he does not shoot with a thumb flick when it comes to his offhand. This thumb flick that some players have, like Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, can sometimes have an issue when it comes to your shot. If you shoot with a thumb flick, a lot of the times it will take away your arc or your rotation on the ball, and you want to have arc and rotation on that basketball. It's going to make for a higher percentage shot. We can see from this angle as well that his shoulders are over top of his knees and over top of his toes. This is going to be a nice balanced shot. Before he receives this ball, we can see that he is down low, getting ready to receive this ball. I know as a defender, if I was this person, I would know right away that this player is shooting Payton Pritchard, because whenever a player is looking at the rim, which he is, he's looking in that direction, even though that's where the ball's coming from, but either way, he's looking at the rim. He's down low, he's got his hands out ready to receive that pass, and he's down low. Why is down low important? Now, he is looking at that rim. He has his shoulders in line with his knees and toes. This is him shooting. This player from the Raptors needs to be faster. That shouldn't have happened. There was too many players around Tatum, and this leaves Payton Pritchard wide open for that shot. Now, Payton Pritchard, his set point is roughly about above his right eye, which is where a lot of people's set point is, and he has also a very close to 90-degree angle. It's roughly between 90-degree angle and 45 on his elbow. Why is this important? Well, this is important for a lot of different reasons. This is important because, of course, if you go straight 90, it's going to be a much faster shot. And if you ever watch my videos of my training videos and I'm taking shots, you'll see that my elbow is usually around 90 degrees. 45 degrees is going to be a more powerful shot, but less fast. And then somewhere in between the 45 and 90, what you're going to see there is it's going to be a good, powerful shot, but it's going to give you a nice quick shot as well. So I really like Payton Pritchard's shooting form. Something that I really do want to emphasize about Payton Pritchard is how he is getting ready to receive that pass. A lot of players, especially younger players, will not really stand there ready. And what I mean by standing there ready is you've got your feet shoulder width or more, a little bit more than shoulder width apart. You've got your knees bent and your hips bent as well. Why is this important? This is such a massive thing that so many players just don't really pay attention to. And that is, if you're down low, this is going to get you ready for your shot. This is going to get you ready to drive towards the rim. It has so many different benefits. Because if you're down low, and let's say you didn't have that amount of space to shoot that ball, you could take a quick shot fake, get that player up into the air, especially him. He tends to jump a lot. And you would be able to take a shot fake, one dribble in, and take that shot. But instead, Payton Pritchard's got a really quick shot, and he doesn't really have to worry about that. But shot preparation, pass receiving preparation is extremely important. If you want to have a fast shot, this is what you need to do. Get down low. Bend those knees, bend those hips, get ready to receive that ball. Look at that player who has that ball. So have your shoulders somewhat, however your shooting form is, squared or slightly tilted away from the rim. Get ready for that pass. Get your hands up. Dip slightly. You don't have to dip, but lots of players do. It does allow you to be a little bit more consistent in some cases. And you can get up for that shot really quickly. I cannot say enough good things about Payton Pritchard. He is an amazing basketball player, and every time the Raptors play him, the Raptors are my team if you didn't already know, he tends to torch them for a ton of threes. So good on him. I hope the Raptors somehow trade for him, because I can't stand players torching my team. I'd rather have them play for my team than torch other teams than torch my team. But anyways, he's a fantastic player. He's a great player to model your game around, or at least take some pieces from. And I'll see you guys again next time.